I think there is an ideal or an ideology about what a black man should be in the UK, and I don't fit that narrative. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and so even like the music that I make, my look, the fashion, all of these things might be great to people outside of the UK. And you know, people in the UK might like it, but they don't like it loudly. You know what I mean? Like people in the UK are very like
No.
they'll come over to me like, "Yo, Asian, like man loves you. Da, 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 your music is lit." But
Really?
you know, but you're not saying that publicly. You're not saying that very loudly, and you
Yeah.
know that issue. You know, a lot of my fan base, a lot of the people who stream my music, like when I look at the metrics, those metrics come from outside of the UK, and I think partially that is because, especially around the Illusions EP, um, I realized that I realized that for me, my market isn't necessarily the UK because I just don't think the UK is very open-minded, um,
Yeah, I hear that.
especially Black UK. For me, you know, people always say to me like, "Oh, if white people discover your music, then you'll make it." But I'm like, "But you're black and you know my music, so why are you not supporting?" You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
I kind of had to focus outside of the UK in order to kind of start to, you know, ensure that my music was being streamed or my music was kind of connecting artists. Even to this day, like when I look at the metrics behind like Spotify or Apple Music or, you know, even on TikTok, funnily enough, like
Mhm.
metrics overwhelmingly say people outside of the UK. And so I kind of 100% agree that the support level in the country for black people trying to do things is difficult, and I'm not entirely sure why that is and why that still is the issue because it's been a
Yeah.
long time. It's not me, it's not us, you know, it's been like that for a long time, and it's difficult because you have people over here um play negativity before they support positivity, like and
100%.
for example, I remember, and I don't even really want to mention, you know, because me and him don't have beef. But for example, Fraud Bay, I don't even want to call
Yeah,
him
yeah,
that.
yeah.
A situation, for example, where a popular DJ in the UK, I've been trying to get to play my music for donkey's years, like, and this is somebody that follows me. This is somebody that is aware, you know, of my talent and you know engages with me on social media,
Yeah.
but doesn't engage with me on their platform. Had this man come into BBC One Extra to have an interview over that situation,